Think of one of your oldest memories. Maybe it's your first day of school, a birthday, a family vacation. You can probably picture the room, the faces, the sounds. It feels real, certain, almost impossible to question. But what if I told you that parts of that memory may have never happened? Not because you're lying, not because you're forgetting, but because your brain may have quietly rewritten your past. We trust our memories because they feel personal. A photograph can be edited, a story can be exaggerated, but a memory, that feels different. It feels like evidence. After all, you were there, you experienced it, so how could your own mind get it wrong? The answer begins with one surprising fact. Your brain does not store memories like videos, it stores pieces. A face, a sound, an emotion, a smell. Then, every time you remember an event, your brain rebuilds it from those pieces. It is less like pressing play and more like reconstructing a puzzle. Most of the time, that reconstruction is remarkably accurate. But it is not perfect, and sometimes the missing pieces are filled in without you ever noticing. Wait, what? Every time you remember something, you are also changing it. That sounds unbelievable. But decades of research have shown that memory is surprisingly flexible. One of the scientists who transformed our understanding of memory is psychologist Elizabeth Loftus. In famous experiments, participants watched videos of traffic accidents. Later, they were asked simple questions, but one small detail changed everything. Some people were asked how fast the cars were going when they hit each other. Others were asked how fast they were going when they smashed into each other. Just one word. Yet people who heard the stronger wording often estimated higher speeds. Some even reported seeing broken glass that was never present. The event had not changed. The memory had. That was the first major WTF moment. A single question can influence what people sincerely remember, not because they want to lie, because memory is being reconstructed while they answer. And this doesn't only happen in laboratories. Imagine meeting someone at a party. Years later, you are convinced they were wearing a blue shirt. Your friend insists it was green. You argue. One of you must be wrong, or perhaps both of you are. Your brain's filled in different missing details. The strange part is that confidence tells us very little about accuracy. Some of the most confident memories people have later turn out to be mistaken, and some hesitant memories are surprisingly accurate. Confidence is a feeling. Accuracy is evidence. They are not the same thing. Think about that. How many arguments begin with the words, "I remember exactly what happened"? Maybe neither person remembers exactly what happened. Maybe they each remember the version their brain gradually built over time. Emotion makes this even more complicated. Powerful emotional events often become memorable, but memorable does not mean perfect. You may vividly remember where you were during an important world event, what someone said, how you felt. Yet years later, small details may have quietly shifted, not because the experience was fake, because your brain continuously updates memories as new information arrives. This is why eyewitness testimony, although incredibly valuable, is not always perfectly reliable. Witnesses are trying to help. Most genuinely believe what they report. But stress, poor lighting, expectations, conversations with other witnesses, and the passage of time can all influence memory. Modern justice systems increasingly recognize this. An honest witness can still be mistaken. That realization has changed how investigators evaluate evidence around the world. But perhaps the most unsettling example happens every day. Family stories. Imagine your parents repeatedly telling you about something you did when you were 3 years old. After hearing the story for years, you may eventually feel as if you remember it yourself. But do you? Or are you remembering the story? Sometimes photographs, repeated conversations, and imagination become woven together until the boundary disappears. Another WTF moment. Some of the memories that feel most personal may actually be built from other people's words. This does not mean your past is an illusion. It means your brain values meaning more than perfect recording. Memory was never designed to create flawless archives. It evolved to help you survive, to learn, to predict, to guide future decisions. Perfect accuracy is not always necessary for that. Meaning often matters more. And maybe that is what makes memory so deeply human.